For WildTurtle over the 6 and 5 to Sneaky and LemonNation. Pressure here towards Bjergsen in mid. There is the flash ult that they wanted. The teleport in is going to keep Bjergsen there. He chooses to swap out onto Meteos. That's the guy that was going to do the damage and keep him in the fight. And they turn that one around for a kill. Dyrus' teleport comes in and gets it.
Great job by Bjergsen there, withstanding the burst from the Cloud9 gank.
The ignite down, but it did not cut through enough. TSM's pressuring this, but it looks like Cloud9 is getting in their face a little bit as well. Pass there, and TSM controls the top of the map quite well. Whoa!
Oh my.
Flying through Lustboy, and it's going to get the turn for Bjergsen onto High. Great communication there, and High, look, he wasn't even expecting that, and I think that's the problem. Santorin up. Still staying pretty safe. Kind of hard to dive at Kennen, but if you're outside the turret range, you don't have to dive at all. Turtle, a little too far out. And it's not going to be enough before it explodes. Lustboy's coming down. It's only a matter of time now.
It's not so much will he die, but when will he die?
Right, and what is the team going to get out of it?
Exactly. They've already taken the mid lane turret, actually, in all of this. So very ineffective balls early on in the game, but effective enough to open up the mid lane for Cloud9.
It's going to be there as uncontested.
And I think it's pretty uncontestable at this point, especially with the Sion dead, and TSM burning very little to secure that kill.
See if we can get a little action.
Oh, here we go again.
Mid lane. Oh, curve it! Curve it!
Ah!
Yeah! That's pretty good aim, though. Got it well. So
again,
what can they do this time?
This is the old Cloud9 play.
Excursion.
Balls tries to run away, distract as much time as possible, whereas Cloud9 is actually making a play on the other side of the map.
Yeah, they are. Top turret. Dyrus is getting hit up, and there's much more catch potential on the tree here to be cut down. The stun bot of Lustboy comes in, though. This is why you don't dive at Kennen. It gets a little too hard. Lustboy's going crazy right now, and alone saves Dyrus. It's going to be right in front of the bear pit. On too high. The glitter lance didn't actually connect all the way. That's going to be the swap as well. High only has a matter of time here before he goes down. It's not going to be Cloud9 that's closing in. It's more members of Team Solomid.
Disaster there for Cloud9. TSM doesn't take the trade.
No.
They steal it all from Cloud9. Balls dies in one lane, the dive fails in the other, and desperately Cloud9 wants to stop this Baron, but that's a tall order.
Meteos, he is there for the 50-50. That's really the only thing that stands. TSM will call off of it. Meteos has no chance to go over the wall now. He's going to be 1v1. Turtle throws his head into the shell and just ducks into the fight. Somehow pops out alive on the other side.
Meteos here
throws
now.
The barrel. Turtle does finally go down. Sneaky's going to start throwing the boomerang blades into the pit. That's the early smite, and Dyrus actually comes up with it. That could have been very bad for Team Solomid.
But here for Cloud9, they were so far behind early game. As soon as they make one mistake in a rotation, TSM goes to crush them. They're trying really hard to get back in this game because it is desperation time right now.
His ultimate just came up, but I don't think they wanted the fight. Slicing Maelstrom will not be used here. Dyrus, the martyr of the fight. He says, guys, leave me. I will be okay. The turret falls. He's got one hit on that siege minion, and it looks like
how'd
just
he get
enough time to keep going on this inhibitor turret. This is going to be the stop backs now coming in. Dyrus should be able to get there. He has home guard, but that inhibitor turret's going down. TSM's actually going to take the fight as well. Lustboy to the back line, but that's not damage. That's the stun bot. Cloud9 walks out, and they might still have the defense.
TSM is trying to hit a home run here by getting an ace, but they're giving up their front door right now. How did Sneaky make it all the way to that side of the map?
Home run.
With no TSM response. Cloud9 takes an inhibitor?
This Crystal Scepter picked up here on Lustboy. One of the only times I might say it's okay. You're not the guy going in to kill.
Are they trying to fight?
It looks like it. That was on the hunt. Balls comes through, rings the dinner bell for Bjergsen. Now, Lustboy goes in. That's going to be the Rylai slowing C9 to re-enter the fight, as well as Dyrus. Vengeful Maelstrom mitigating all the damage that the front line has taken. Lustboy finally falls after the fight has already been extended to a long one. Falls now to the back line. He goes down. With Lustboy down, that means TSM still has damage on the map, and they're going to push forward. Take the fight.
They were never behind in games.
Right.
And what is happening? They're going for, oh my god, Balls is the human distraction right now. They're going for Baron. Balls is trying to pressure the base.
They can keep Bjergsen out of that. He's going to have to stay and fight the whole time. Kai may go down, or rather, Balls is going to go down in this situation, but Bjergsen's far away. Santorin flies through. There's the Glacial Prison. LemonNation won't stand long. Neither will Balls. High has already fallen in the fight, and it is going to be a Team Solomid ace on Cloud9 at the Baron pit.
Right there. Lustboy lands a beautiful ultimate, and the entire Cloud9 team gets wiped.
They've just given themselves so much breathing room. Rinse and repeat. You're obviously not going to get a double turret push with an inhibitor, but you just did what you need to replicate.
And now TSM pushing up that mid lane with the Baron minions.
Big fan of those Lustboy ultimates, how he uses the outside of the ring. That change to his W is very big. TSM now gonna fly through on this one. The swap for balls, he gets taken down immediately and really provides no threat to anybody on the team. Even Cloud9 knows they cannot try to get any extra pressure on with that distraction. Great third game coming in here from Team Solomid. They definitely used momentum from game 2 to make this one work.
Well, they're not even waiting for minions here. A little bit greedy, but they are so strong. Cloud9 recognizing the green, tries to fight.
That's the Sivir ultimate. LemonNation goes down. Dyrus is gigantic right now. The main tank on that turret the entire time, and he gets out alive. Turtle and Dyrus are bleeding red, but the base is open, and TSM's about to tear it down.
They just got to go catch that minion wave in the mid lane. They have 4 people dead on Cloud9. Balls coming up shortly. 2 people to defend here for Cloud9, but 5 pushing for TSM.
34 minutes on the clock. The first Nexus turret will fall as Team Solomid pushes their advantage here. Very nicely done coming into game 3 with the Urgot composition out of the mid lane. Bjergsen again on a 5-0-8, a great KDA to bring the team up for a victory here. 20-4 at 34 minutes. Team Solomid make the series 2-1 over Cloud9.
And again, the reverse sweep becomes a possibility.
And indeed it does.
Team Solomid drops the first game of the series. They come back in game 2, win a very hard-fought game.